Hey everyone, welcome to Beginner's Guide to Alchemy with me, Anna, as your host. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, this is episode 3 of my series. It's a really short series, just 15 to 20 minutes each episode. And we'll just go ahead and retouch on what alchemy is to me and why I'm here to share it with you. So, alchemy to me is we are moving stagnant energy into flowing energy. And this can be energy that's either keeping us stuck somewhere in our past, or maybe it's worrying about the future, or maybe it's neither of those. And we're just feeling really good. And we want to connect to our present moment even more and really thoroughly enjoy that. So, with that said, some of the tools that we use are foundational. And to me, that means grounding work. So, something that I haven't touched on yet is, what is grounding? Grounding is anything that engages your 5 senses and it helps bring you to the present moment. So, we'll do a little exercise for that with some breath work and engaging our senses. And then I also wanted to touch a little bit on protection, because if you're here, you are more than likely an empath. And if you're like me, you also believe that everyone that walks this earth is an empath to some degree. And one of the things that I really don't like that I see online a lot is about how empathic people um, have to feel everything and that we can't really protect our own energy. And that's just not true. So I want to also gift you with a practice that can help with protecting your energy and peace and also connecting to the present moment. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump in. Find a comfortable seat. But before you do that, grab something like an essential oil, or some incense, some sage, anything that you can help to engage your sense of smell. And if you don't have anything, that's okay too. All right, so whenever you are ready, we'll meet in a seated position, either on a chair, or you can sit cross-legged on your yoga mat or on a bolster. And we'll go ahead and remove the fleshy parts from our sit bones. Sit up nice and tall, bringing the shoulders to hover over the hips. And we'll just close the eyes and allow ourselves to settle into this present moment, here and now. We'll begin with noticing our feet and the parts of our feet that are touching the earth, connecting to the earth's grounding energy. We can bring that awareness up to your hips and your sit bones, noticing the places that you are being supported by the earth or a chair. Notice any smells in the room currently. Maybe there aren't any, and that's okay too. Begin to notice the temperature of the room as it sits on your skin. Notice the clothing that you're wearing and where it sits on your skin. Just bringing attention and awareness to sensations in and around the body without labeling and without judging them. Slowly and mindfully bring both hands to cover your heart space. And together we'll take a few deep breaths here. By covering the heart with your hands, you are physically sending a message to your body that you are safe and protected in this moment. So, our intention here is for protection, and we'll breathe in deeply together, expanding with grace, and exhale completely. Open mouth sigh. Take a few more rounds of breath at your own pace here. So that can be slow and controlled, or maybe it's a little faster than what I'm cueing, and that's okay too, because you have total empowerment and autonomy over your body and your being. Take at least 2 more rounds of deep breath here. Inhale, expand completely. And exhale, release fully. Last breath together. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Can flutter the eyes open here. Another quick trick for grounding is lightly brushing areas of your body. So that can be the arms, where we're just brushing the arms, removing anything that we feel like is stuck here energetically. Maybe we're shouldn'ting on ourselves. That's a joke that I like to use whenever we're putting the weight of the world on our shoulders. So we can just energetically pull those off and let ourselves just be in this moment together, breathing, practicing presence. You can also bring your hands to the tops of your thighs and practice that same motion, that sweeping of anything on the tops of the thighs or the hips. You can practice a little light touching and tapping here too. Your body's fascia really responds well to that. So if you're carrying any stress in the lower legs or any types of fears or stagnant energy that you're willing to let go of in this moment, you can just brush that away and tap that away too. And when you're done, we'll bring the hands back to rest gently on the tops of the thighs. And just take a moment to settle in and notice any sensation that has occurred. Maybe nothing has shifted, and that's okay too. We'll flutter the eyes open here. Our next grounding tool is going to be bringing our hands together to create warmth and also ignite our sense of touch. So we're going to bring our hands together and rub them until you feel a little bit of heat and warmth. And then keep going just a little longer. Keep rubbing your hands together. And then once you're done, you'll bring your hands over your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. One more big breath together. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Let the hands fall away from your eyes. You can flutter them open here. And we'll just take inventory of how we're feeling in this moment. Maybe we close the eyes again to do a quick body scan and check in from our toes all the way up to the crown of our head. And from the crown of our head all the way back down to our toes. Just noticing if anything has shifted or if we're feeling more present. This next portion of our exercise will be on protection and how we can utilize protection for our energy and our peace. So we'll stay seated here. You can keep the eyes closed. Bring the shoulders to hover over the hips in case they have shifted forward or back. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Bring your awareness to the space between your brows and a little bit above the eyes, the eyebrows. This is your third eye point, and it is your seat of intuition and clarity and visualization. Here we'll begin to visualize an energy that is emerging from our heart space. And maybe your energy has a certain color. It can be whatever color that you most resonate with. For me, mine is an iridescent kind of goldish color. And it's emerging from my heart center. And if it feels natural to you and if it feels good, you can place your hands over your heart to let your body know that it's protected in this moment and that it's safe to emerge this energy from your heart. And with each breath, this energy from your heart is expanding a little bit more and more. And this energy continues to expand until it is fully encompassing your being like a protective shield or a protective bubble. And as you do this, you feel the connection between spirit and earth, cleansing anything in this bubble away that is not yours, and protecting you with every breath. This energy, it feels safe, warm, kind, and also strong. And as you continue breathing here, you feel this energy emerging more and more to where it's about 5 to 6 feet around you, above you, and below you. Allowing anything that is no longer serving your being to float away from this energy. Take a moment here to thank the earth and thank spirit for protecting you. And find a simple gratitude in knowing that this connection is always there, whether you are consciously aware of it or subconsciously unaware of it. It's always there with you. You can rest here a little longer if you like, but if you're ready to carry on, we'll begin to slowly remove our hands away from our heart. I can brush our fingertips lightly here. This also helps us connect with the present moment by engaging our sense of touch. Maybe we bring our hands to our shoulders again for a few light touches, to our legs. Hands can rest gently on the tops of the thighs when you're ready. Begin to notice the temperature of the room again. And as it sits on your skin, notice your feet and their connection to the earth. And know that wherever you walk, you are divinely protected and guided. You can slowly and mindfully open the eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide today and to practice with you. If you would like to let me know if there was something you liked, or if you want to let me know about something you'd want to see more of, please feel free to leave me a comment or send us a message. And yeah, that's all I've got. So have a great rest of your week and a wonderful rest of your day.